Hello? No, I'm gonna do a video real quick. You know what I hate? Actually, hate's kind of a strong word. I don't really hate anything. Maybe mandatory overtime and maybe soup. I don't really get soup. Okay, sorry, you know what I strongly dislike? Responding to drills. Like I'm sitting there chopping it up, exchanging war stories, and out of freaking nowhere, I'm up, out, running down the hallway towards whatever is waiting for us. And then over the radio, mid-stride, this guy says,
"This is a drill. I repeat, this is a drill."
"Ah!" Are you kidding me? A drill? Right now? Don't they know what hearing that alarm does to us? It shaves years off our lives. The adrenaline, the anxiety, the aggravation. I swear you fire and safety sanitation guys, you emergency specialists specialize in driving us crazy. Love it. Here's the kicker. As much as I want to kill the facilitator of these drills, I understand the importance of it. Practice makes perfect, right? Right. Good! Look, I'm not going to waste your time explaining why we drill because I feel like you already know that. Instead, we're going to chat about how you act during these pseudo-emergencies. And I'm guilty of this as well. Dragging my feet, making stupid comments to the evaluators when I arrive, standing back watching others walk through what they would actually do if they needed to do what they were pretending to do. But here's the problem with that. As a vet, as a leader, others see me, watch me. And if I'm not taking the drill seriously, then neither will they. Because the boots are watching, following our lead. We're setting the tone, right? Yes! If that tone is apathy, then what happens when there is actually an emergency? Have you guys ever responded to a situation and you're faced with a crowd of onlookers? A pack of people standing around waiting for someone else to make a decision? Not in my facility, Officer Young. We all do what needs to be done. I don't buy it. I think what usually happens is that the same people dive in and take charge, take action, and everyone else just kind of stands around and watches it happen. Just like they do when we drill. It can't just be me. Well, maybe it can be. For the purpose of this video, it's not. So let's assess, reflect, make corrections if need be. And some things that I think we should do to make us better at responding is to make the drills, the scenarios more engaging, challenging, realistic. So I want you to think back to your last drill. What was it? What happened? How much thought was put into the planning, the execution? Who was on scene to make sure that you were doing what you were supposed to be doing? Did the simulation elicit your participation? Was the duration of the event even close to the actual time that the call would have took? So two things. First, I'd like to give a shout out to the brave men and women that work behind the walls and the wire in beautiful South Carolina. They had me out to speak at their conference this year. And it was awesome. They were awesome. Man, I love you guys. Okay, why did I go there? Oh yeah, because at the conference, somebody requested that I do a video on drills. So here we are. So two things. Number one, we as participants in this drill, as responders, need to take them seriously. Our skills are perishable. Even if we don't need to practice, which we do, there's always somebody new. We need that time, those reps to see, to learn, to get to know those around us. And maybe if we practice a little more, those individuals that hesitate would maybe not do that. Secondly, number two, I said two things, right? Number two is that our drills need some work. A tune-up. We need to turn up the heat. I'm not suggesting a full-blown, full-scale, all-hands-on-deck drill, but maybe something right below that. Also, you should do a full-scale something at some point, but let's crawl before we walk. Maybe shuffle the times around, make them a little more inconvenient. Pull in staff to assist. Use staff from neighboring agencies. Let's make training great again. If I was planning a drill, a scenario, this is how it would go. I'd find the most common medical emergency inside. Let's say a seizure, and I'd do that. So I'd grab an officer, a go-getter, maybe someone that wants to do more but can't seem to get into the training department because of office politics. Oh, what? Like you don't know what I'm talking about. And then I'd grab them and have them be my dummy. And then I'd grab another officer to be the celly. And then I'd have one officer post up on the top bunk and the other one would be my patient. Are you guys taking notes? I'd do it in a cell, in a unit, and if I had to move some people out temporarily, I would. I'd have them hang out in the day room and give them some fresh linen afterwards. I'd do it right at mealtime, right as trays are coming up. It's crappy, right? But that's when I'd do it. I'd have the dude on the top bunk tap on the glass to get the officer's attention, and then I'd have the unit officer call the code, and away we go. Then when the responders would arrive, I'd have them do everything that they actually would need to do. Rescue position and all that. I'd have someone go get the stretcher, probably a new boot, because they love running around and doing shit like that. We do the gurney. Do you guys know how to drop your gurney and raise it back up? Some of you do, but not all of you. Then we'd wheel the subject to medical, and guess what? Yep, that one's going out to the hospital. Make your notifications. Remember response time and how long it takes for the first responders to arrive. Then simulate EMS walking the guy out, start to finish. I'd do it all. Worst case scenario. That's why I'm not in charge of anything. The point is that we're required to do these things for a reason, and if we cut corners, if we practice wrong, then we will probably look pretty stupid on game day. And the margin for error in our sport? Slim. So let's step up our game. Double down on the drills. And let's make them a little more real. That's all. If you like this video, if you found value in this video, straight punch that little like icon. And if you're looking for more premium correctional content, check out this video right here. Or this one right here. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.